if you in the chat right now and you listening to my voice, you need to have a what you call them, a life jacket on, twin, a vest. You need a vest right now, so you don't get hit with the waves. If you on a YouTube side, go ahead and join the splash talk. Hit the sub button. Comment the green heart. We ain't did the green hearts in a long time. Comment the green hearts. Like the video. We only need 15 likes. That's all I'm asking for. This nigga got 15,000. Give me 15 likes, twin. Look. Classic lunchbox juices that almost killed us. Y'all remember the hug juices? Y'all seen the thumbnail, so y'all know what it's about. Y'all seen the hug juice? I say y'all seen. Y'all remember them bitches? How many hug juices have you consumed in your life? And then we finna listen to it. What the fuck he finna tell us? Alright, shout out Weird Food History. That's the nigga. That's the name of the fucking video. If y'all wanna watch it, go watch it. I'm not like...
Picture it. You're in middle school, and the morning has been dragging on. That lunch bell finally rings as you open up your snack box. Picture it. You're in middle school, and the morning has been dragging on. That lunch bell finally rings as you open up your snack box. After struggling to stay awake all morning, you reach for that manna from the heavens and pull out a container that holds as much sugar as a half pint of ice cream. It's juice time, baby! While many coasted through childhood in a veritable sugar haze, it turns out all the fruit punches, apple juices, and colorful elixirs we were throwing back in the cafeteria didn't always have our good health in mind. But how can drinks that taste vaguely like fruit be bad for us? Well, today the juice is loose as we chug down all the lunchbox juices that were trying to kill us. But before we drink to that, why don't you slam down that subscribe button?
But like as an adult, I'm not feeding my kid an orange lava burst. That just sounds like it's doing something to him.
To kill us. But before we drink to that, why don't you slam down that subscribe button? Then head on down to the comments and let us know what other retro refreshments you want to know about. For now, can someone open this for me? I always wind up breaking the straw.
Alright, talk to me. Break it down.
Ever since lemonade was introduced to Italy from the Middle East in the 16th century, people have loved the idea of sipping on juice. But aggressively sugary juice drinks that feature little to no fruit juice didn't begin dominating the lives of children until the 1970s, and then all the way through the 90s and beyond. Studies have shown that the high sugar content, color dyes, and artificial sweeteners present in many children's juice drinks have contributed to obesity, type 2 diabetes, hyperactivity, and, of course, scores of dental cavities. The Food and Drug Administration has strict rules about what is allowed to be called juice and what isn't. If a product wants to call itself 100% fruit juice, that claim must be true. Anything less must be labeled as drink, beverage, or cocktail. And what's more, the actual juice percentage as well as any added ingredients have to be clearly listed on the label. Seriously.
Wait, whoa! Arizona only contains 10% juice? What the fuck is... What else is in it? I don't even get no fuck. I'm still drinking Arizona, but I ain't never know that.
Added ingredients have to be clearly listed on the label. Seriously, you do not want to mess around with the juice police. Brands can sometimes circumvent these regulations by getting cutesy with their labeling. Like Sunny D, for instance, uses marketing that focuses on vitamin content and real fruit imagery, while never actually claiming to be fruit juice. And in fact,
y'all fuck with the red Sunny D chat? If you know, you know. You know ball. If you you know ball if you had the red one.
High sugar contents undermine any actual health benefits. And you'll find that's not an isolated incident in the juice biz. The originator of this juicy trend can be traced back to the late 19th century, when Thomas Bramwell Welch created a new process for pasteurization. This new process prevented grape juice from fermenting into wine, a process Welch hoped he could convince his local church to use as a substitute for communion wine. While that didn't end up panning out, his innovation was used to create Welch's Grape Juice Company in 1893, which struck purple gold during the temperance movement as a non-alcoholic juice company in 1893, which...
Wait, it was like... How do we know that, though? What if...
His innovation...
Like, what if that was cap? 1893, niggas kept records for 400 years? You telling me that no water got on the paper? The shit didn't get crumbled?
Was used to create Welch's Grape
I
Juice
don't know
Company
about
in
that one.
1893, which struck purple gold during the temperance movement as a non-alcoholic
Oh, no.
alternative. Other brands would soon jump on this trend,
1893?
like Mott's
If you'd
Apple
have said
Juice in the early
1993, I
20th
still would've
century.
been skeptical.
But it wasn't until the 1950s when Kool-Aid revealed its eye-catching Pitcher Man commercial that marketing firms had the aha moment of selling juice directly to children, and they never looked back.
For the very best drink you ever made.
Despite the popularity juice drinks saw throughout the 20th century, pediatricians in the 1990s began pushing back against these sugary drinks, with parents joining the fray. By 1997, Americans were consuming billions of gallons of juice annually, and children under 12 were chugging more than their fair share. As childhood obesity and food allergies began to arise, the American Academy of Pediatrics asked families to tone down their sugary drink intake, especially
The
with
water.
children under 2.
For
So,
the grade.
while their heydays may have passed, we won't soon forget some of these lunchbox legends.
I remember
Before
that,
it was
that
Sunny
whole
D,
little shit right there.
1963 knew the familiar bright orange beverage as Sunny Delight. According to their website, two Florida dads named Howard Dick and Phil Grinnell saw what orange juice was doing and said, "We can make it better." Using water, fruit juices, citric acid, sweeteners, sodium, and high fructose corn syrup, they made a drink they were sure kids would love. And while it was marketed as a healthier alternative to soft drinks, in reality, it contains only 4 to 5% fruit juice, while the rest is sugary syrup. Since it can't legally call itself fruit juice, Sunny D is technically classified as a soft drink. But whatever was in it, the kids went gaga over it. Sunny
Facts.
Delight gained massive popularity in the 1990s as advertising campaigns squeezed the airwaves with ads decrying normal drinks like OJ
Sunny
and Purple
Delight.
Stuff for that golden, tangy Sunny D.
Let's see, we got soda, purple stuff. Sunny D, all right.
By 1998, Sunny Delight was one of the most popular soft drinks in the UK, second only to Coke and Pepsi in sales. So popular, in fact, that in 1999, a 4-year-old girl's skin turned orange from drinking over 1.5 liters of
Oh,
it a day.
shit.
As the years went on,
Her skin
turned
turned-
orange
wait,
from
that's
drinking
real?
over 1.5 liters of it a day. A 4-year-old
Wait. Hold on. Did bro say that it was ad?
Pepsi in sales. So popular, in fact, that in 1999, a 4-year-old girl's skin turned orange from drinking over 1.5
Holy shit. Wait, so she drank so much Sunny D she turned orange, nigga? They gotta be cap. They gotta be cap.
5 liters of it a day. As the years went on, so did the release of new flavors, such
Is
as
that
orange
Lucci?
strawberry, orange mango. As went on, so did the
Who the fuck is that
release of new
nigga?
flavors, such
the
as
fuck
orange
is
strawberry,
bro?
orange
Is
mango,
bro the Sunny
orange
D
peach, fruit
fucking
punch,
cameo?
blue raspberry, lemonade, and orange pineapple.
Wait, hold on.
Fruit punch, such as orange strawberry,
Orange strawberry? That shit probably crazy.
orange mango,
No.
orange
peach. That shit probably crazy.
peach, fruit punch, blue raspberry, lemonade, and orange pineapple.
Orange
Sunny D
pineapple?
saw
That
multiple
might be slight
rebrands
too.
since its introduction, including replacing the word delight with a simple D. They saw a 30% rise in sales after their acquisition by Harvest Hill Beverage Company in 2017. After negative publicity in 2009, the drink was reformulated in the UK with 70% fruit juice and no artificial ingredients or added sugar. But perhaps its most successful reboot was when Sunny D introduced a vodka seltzer line in 2023
Vodka seltzer?
with their familiar orange taste, zero sugar, and a smooth 4.5% alcohol. And
What
while
is
it
a
may not
seltzer?
have your 100% daily vitamin C like the original,
That's
the lack
like-
of sugar almost makes
like
the
a
vodka
beer, right?
seltzer a safer option. By mid-century, young and old were enjoying whatever kinds of juices they could get their hands on, with orange juice becoming more available and more popular as the decade went on. Niles Foster saw this and decided to take a crack at it on his own, inventing High C in
He tried to crack
1946
Hi-C?
and taking it to market the following year. Initially
Bro was trying to
only
crack some
available in
Hi-C.
orange flavor, the drink was packaged in large 56-ounce steel cans that were coated internally with an enamel that prevented corrosion. This meant that High C required no refrigeration before opening, which everyone agreed was probably fine. The original formula combined 10% orange juice concentrate with sugar, orange peel oil, orange essences,
What the
citric and
fuck?
ascorbic acids, sugar, orange peel oil, orange essences, citric and ascorbic acids,
Type
with the
shit.
high C moniker meant to reference its high vitamin content. After test marketing the drink in 1947, High C was launched nationally, starting out in the southern United States and expanding to California by 1949. The company was sold to the Minute Maid Corporation in 1954 and is now sold in various forms such as drink boxes, soda fountains, and drink mixes. Popular flavors during High C's rise to prominence were original orange, grape, apple, cherry, orange pineapple, pineapple grapefruit, Florida punch,
They had
and
the shit in the
peach.
can.
Specialty flavors were introduced such as flash and fruit punch, orange lava burst, and torrential tropical punch. But we know there's a flavor that has been creeping up inside your brain since we uttered the words High C. Ecto Cooler. Originally Citrus Cooler, the 1980s saw a rebrand of the drink to coincide with the cartoon The Real Ghostbusters. Ecto Cooler was sold in the late 1980s and featured the cartoon version of Slimer on the packaging, a trend that would last
Slime?
until 2001, when the flavor was discontinued. It saw brief resurgences in 2016 and 2021, linked to the two Ghostbuster reboots.
Okay.
Though obtaining the limited supply of ectoplasmic elixir was a task in and of itself.
Hug juice.
In 1974, a company with the very inconspicuous name of the American Beverage Corporation introduced the world to Little Hug fruit barrels. The ABC was already producing fruit drinks, ready-to-go alcoholic beverages, and cocktail mixers. But with their new 8-ounce barrel-shaped bottles with the foil caps, they created the first single-serve kids drink on the market and really tapped into something great. A staple of family barbecues and birthday parties alike, Little Hugs featured all the finest flavors a kid could ask
That's a
for,
fact.
including lemonade, orange, fruit punch, blue raspberry, grape, kiwi strawberry, tropical punch, and cherry berry.
Hey,
Raspberry, grape, kiwi.
real niggas know this is the best fucking flavor. And no, not just because I'm slime, nigga. This is the best flavor, gang. This is the best one. Real niggas know that kiwi strawberry, that bitch is the best hug juice, bro. I might gotta go drink a hug juice tomorrow. Just in like homage of this shit and memorabilia.
Including lemonade, orange, fruit punch, blue raspberry, grape, kiwi strawberry, tropical punch, and cherry berry. All sized to fit perfectly in one of those blue plastic coolers everyone's parents seem to have. There was just something about that barrel shape that made them as fun to hold as they were to drink. In March of 2015, the American Beverage Corporation sold the Little Hug brand to Harvest Hill Beverage Company for a whopping $55 million. Harvest Hill was also notable for obtaining both Juicy Juice and Sunny D. Like
Okay.
Thanos collecting the Infinity Stones,
Yeah.
Harvest Hill won't rest until they have all the
just thinking some
juices.
shit like
This
that.
acquisition saw a toning down of the overall sugar content in the beloved juice barrels, and a renewed interest in the brand overall.
I think I have
Little
one of
Hugs
those.
even sponsored multiple races at Roush Fenway Racing after partnering with them in 2017. So you can watch a Hug-branded car hugging some serious turns. Little Hugs actually feature less sugar than competing fruit drinks, with a 2013 report claiming up to 75% less sugar. However, the use of artificial sweeteners such as aspartame, sucralose, and acesulfame potassium tend to give pediatricians pause.
Yeah.
While these ingredients are approved by the FDA, they remain controversial regarding safety, especially for children. But those
It's
little
like,
girls
yeah.
are just
It don't break no FDA shit. But I wouldn't recommend y'all to be chugging too many of them bitches. That's basically what they
hard
said.
to resist.
Ah,
A relative latecomer
Oh.
to the Lunchbox juice game came into the scene guns a-blazing.
I ain't get to
Nope.
I ain't get to never and take one of these, my boy. But I always seen it on the commercials and shit, like on the, you know, these type of commercials on the television was good, bro. Nickelodeon
Only
and
because
shit.
their bottles could be used as a water gun after you finished the juice. Launched by General Mills in 1987 as a test for Denver markets, the boisterous General Mills beverage Squeeze It eventually became popular enough to expand nationwide, becoming one of the top-selling packaged
that
juices
Diddy?
and became popular enough to expand nationwide.
Is that Diddy?
Coming one of the
Why he in a little kid ear like that? Man, hell
top-selling
no.
packaged juices in the U.S. in the early 90s. If the name doesn't ring a bell, the commercials definitely will to those who grew up in front of the TV.
What the fuck?
Each hourglass-shaped plastic bottle
They
featured
trim.
a different distinct character's face, each with their own lore and personalities. The massive marketing campaign introduced kids to Chucklin' Cherry, Smarty Arty Orange, Silly Billy Strawberry, Berry Be Wild, Rockin' Red Puncher, Mean Green
Nah, I ain't gonna lie,
Puncher,
though.
and
I feel
Grumpy
like
Grape,
if
later
I-
renamed
like,
Galloping Grape
there's
after
something that I
an
missed
attitude
out on.
adjustment. And while the style is popular now, Squeeze It was notable for being the first fruit
No
drink
kidding.
available in a
You know what?
squeezable
I'm
bottle.
glad this is before our
Somebody had to
time.
invent it. Despite the memorable commercials, the introduction of silly characters
that shit.
wasn't enough to make Squeeze It a lasting property. Sales began to decline in 1992 and continued steadily downward until they were fully discontinued in
discontinued.
2001. Part of Squeeze It's downfall may have been due to changing health trends of the time, where a drink with only 10% fruit juice and the remainder being balanced out by a considerable amount of sugar suddenly found itself abandoned on the store shelves. Parents
Okay.
apparently weren't thrilled with their children exceeding half of the recommended sugar intake in one goofy-faced bottle. Whatever the reason for consumers slowly squeezing out Squeeze-Its, General Mills made a valiant effort to keep the juices flowing. 100% fruit concentrate versions were released in 1993, followed by special color-changing bottles in 1996, with a small tablet that could be dropped into the drink to make color-changing bottles in 19...
Wait, you telling me I could have imitated Papa the Perk twin?
Trade versions were released in 1993, followed by special color-changing
Special color changing my ass. Bruh put the Molly in the fucking drink.
bottles in 1996, with a small tablet
teaching
that could be
kids to
dropped into the
spike?
drink to magically change shades. Additional partnerships with Lifesavers
This air?
and re-releases in 2006 and
let this
2007
air?
had fans hopeful that the resurgence of Squeeze It might be on the horizon. But so far, there are no plans to bring the gang back for a reboot. We'll never see how Galloping Grape has evolved. So what do you think
Hey,
how Galloping
yo!
Grape has evolved? So what do you think? Do you miss two sugary drinks from the past? Let us know your favorites down in the comments.
Hey, you already know the Hug Juice, the motherfucking.